Hey everybody, it's Wind Down Wednesday with Black Women Love Football. How are you doing tonight? Do you have your wine? What are you drinking? I'm drinking, I got some water tonight, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all drinking anything?
Water.
I'm
Stacey, you
drinking
never
red.
fail.
I keep red on deck. I'm drinking red.
Is that the red that you
Okay.
had me buying from Costco? That was good. I gotta get some
Yeah,
more.
not that one,
Who
but
Nikki,
y'all
you
you
drinking,
drinking?
know, I
drinking?
keep a red. I keep a red.
No coffee,
And
no tea, nothing. Nikki says she dry tonight.
No, red
Nikki
cup.
got a
Okay.
flight to
Red
catch in the
cup.
Okay.
morning. She better wake up in the
I
morning.
don't
That
even
means she
want to
got
Yeah,
look,
know.
she
and I
got
have a
something
pack,
stronger.
not one piece.
I don't even want to
All
know.
you need is turquoise and teal. I mean, teal and gold. That's all
Mm-hmm.
you need to pack.
Yep.
Don't worry about nothing else.
We are running a little bit late tonight. Hey Donna, how you doing tonight? But we're running a little bit late. But I'm gonna pass it to Stace in the place. We have Tony with us tonight, a Commanders fan. Give her a shout
Mm-hmm.
out. And we have Nikki of the Jaguars. Duval.
Duval. You got to get that all the way together when
Right.
you're talking about them.
Some of my favorite members, and I love them. And going into the new year, we want more members to be on. So we want you guys to inbox us and let us know, hey, I want to be on a show. But I'm gonna pass it over to Stacy because we're gonna talk football first before we go into anything else.
What's happening, y'all? What's happening? We late because of me. So my apologies for that. I want to first start
Actually, I
with.
thought it was me.
Oh, was it you? Well, great.
I
That
thought
was
it was
even
me.
better. That's even better. Let me start by giving condolences to the Wright family. The Browns girls lost one of ours this week, so I just left
Yes.
a little event for her. So Wendy was a member as well as her sister Andrea is a member. So I want to offer my condolences to the Wright family as they navigate services and grief during the holidays, which is always can be tough. So um, keep them in mind
Mm-hmm.
and keep the Browns family as well as her job, who put on a very nice little event for her just now. So let's keep that in mind. Um, so week 15, we rolling into playoff
Hey
season.
Shay, Shay
It's
just
week
popped in.
16.
How you doing,
Hey
Shay?
Shay girl, hey.
Good
What's Shay
evening.
team?
Stacy.
Good evening,
Shay's
ladies.
the Cowboys, right?
Yes,
Shay is a
ma'am.
Cowboys girl,
Oh,
honey.
I
Ride
can
or
mute my
die
mic back.
DC
Never mind.
for life. Okay, DCF for life. All right.
Don't do us like this. DC4L.
DC4L. I didn't learn the lingo now.
Okay.
I'm going by. It's almost the end of the season. I got all of this together.
Look, we'll have
Um,
it down pat by nationals.
right. I'll have everybody's lingo together by then.
Mm-hmm.
So week 15 was busy, y'all. It was busy. I ran through the streets of Atlanta all weekend, so I'm gonna rely on y'all to pop in and help us. But I know the 49ers lost and they got hit with some like fines, some suspension, some stuff, all of that. Um,
Oh,
eh,
who they
yeah. So
play? Who they lose to?
the Rams, LA
Okay.
Rams. Yep, they played the Rams. We also had did you know your team lost to the Ravens? I mean, oh, it's crickets. It was crickets. Doo-doo-doo. Twilight Zone.
Next, next
Yes,
team, next.
Next
Hey,
topic,
yes.
brother.
next.
Yes. So I really was pulling for y'all because the Ravens are in our division, but them winning is kind of, has the even though the Steelers have made the playoffs, they like not really all the way in there. So I'm glad the Ravens kind of won for the AFC, on my side. But yeah, that I just wanted to know, did you know that y'all didn't win? That's
At this point, we just practicing for next year. That's
Right. Okay. That
And
we
would
just
be
yeah,
a
Right.
practicing.
both.
I don't want my team to win no more games.
Right.
Because
Like,
at the end of the night,
at
you
this
know,
point,
we
I'm going
now
for the pick.
we
Right.
jockeying for draft
Listen,
picks at
the
this point.
Raiders tanking for Shador, and everybody else trying to tank for Travis right now.
But
But
I
I
think
thought
the
I
Raiders.
thought the
I think
Giants.
I think Shador is gonna go to the Raiders just because of Tom Brady.
But
Dion is
doesn't
not going to let him go to the
Dion ain't
Giants.
gonna have that.
Yeah, he going to the Raiders. Shador going to the Raiders.
Shador is going to the Raiders.
Shador
Yeah.
and Shiloh.
Yeah,
Yep.
because of Tom Brady being there. That
And
sealed
so
the
is
deal for the
Dion, I'm
Raiders.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Package deal.
Nikki, y'all had a high scoring game, and I was pulling for y'all because y'all know I do not pull for them Jets on no day of the week,
It was
baby.
well. I promise you, the Jags will lose in the last 2 minutes of every
Well,
game,
so will
one
the
possession.
Baltimore people. We do that
I
like,
mean, they'll win the entire game and wait till the last 2 minutes to lose. I wanted them to win so bad because Aaron had said, if we lose to the Jags, I'll just retire on spot before I walk off the field. I wanted us to retire him. But that's okay
so
because
bad.
my guy got him. Ryan told him off so nice and sweet. He put his mouth on Ryan, and Ryan had got him told.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Good.
Have y'all not seen it? They posted it in the group.
Yeah, you know
I
they're
didn't
gonna
see
post
it.
something 10, 15, 20
I'm sure
million
it's posted
times. So
1,000
yeah, we
times.
seen it. Hey Tifa, hey Lisa. So hey Vet. Hope you feeling better, Vet. Yeah, I really wanted y'all to win. So we got Shay on. And I heard her team won this week.
Who
I
they
heard
play?
them Cowboys went on and beat the Panthers and didn't beat them by a small margin. Like they kind of like ran over them. What's up? What y'all doing on y'all over there in Dallas?
Look at Shay.
Y'all
It
know
was the
that don't
Panthers,
surprise
okay?
me at all. I'm
Right.
like, listen, we get a win. I'm happy. We lose. It is what it is. Dallas just I'm like Susan. We practicing for next year.
Yep.
Half our team injured.
Yep.
They just coming back. So I mean,
It's a lot
I
of
think
injuries.
4 of
though.
us on this platform tonight is we just here.
we
Okay.
just here for
Yeah,
football.
we just here really for the shits and giggles of it, for
And
real.
and my team
Commanders is the
barely
only one that's giving some excitement, and then
they
they starting to
barely
fall
hanging
off a
on.
little bit.
Yes.
They was
We
on a
barely
roll at
hanging
first.
on. We barely hanging on. We got
Yeah,
the
the
last
Commanders
spot
were.
for the playoffs.
Yeah, Tony, at first y'all was kicking butt.
We
Yeah.
was.
That was
Yeah.
doing good.
Until we played Chicago, we did that Hail Mary and we lost 3 games in a row after Chicago. After we beat Chicago, we lost 3 games in a row. But Chicago hasn't won nothing since that game either. So we fell off, but we gonna hang in there and make them playoffs.
Okay.
Hopefully, we got the last spot.
No,
And
I
I've
don't
been
like
pulling
y'all,
for
but
y'all
I
like
get
to
it.
be, because y'all like the underdog team. So I've been pulling for y'all to like kind of pull out some of these games, like really pulling for y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
because
we
I
need
do
a
not want to
kicker. We
see
need some stuff.
KC in the Super Bowl. I don't. If
But
KC's
wait a
playing,
minute.
I don't even want to watch it.
I don't want to watch it.
Mm-mm.
But wait a
No.
minute, y'all. Did y'all see that Mahomes is out for the rest of the season? So he ain't gonna be able to play in the playoffs.
Watch something happen and he come back though. Watch.
I said the same thing. Mysteriously, he just gonna pop back in.
Because he don't really need to play now anyway, because they already won the division, they already clinched. So really he could just rest up anyway. But let them go a round or 2 in the playoffs. He gonna pop right up.
Well, he's supposed to be out and needing surgery.
Oh, okay, we gonna see.
We'll see.
He's supposed to be needing surgery.
We'll
So,
see how that go.
Yeah, that'll change my picks for this week.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. You got
So it's
to.
the Falcons changed their quarterback.
Listen, they
Cousins is
needed
out, Penix
to.
is in.
They
Tifa said
needed to
he
though.
was at full
Who's at
practice
full
today.
practice today?
But
Well, I
they
thought they
announced
made the
that.
announcement though. When they make the
Yeah, they
announcement,
announced
don't they have to
Penix is
stick to it?
playing. They announced that.
Yeah, when they make the announcement, they have to stick to that, right?
Yeah, that's who playing. Even though he was at practice, that don't mean nothing.
I
Penix
think
is
that they're.
playing.
I don't think he hurt or nothing. They just saying he not playing well, and they going with they draft pick.
Yeah, he
But
playing
that's what
terrible.
they get for thought he was at. He got a few good games, and they had him swag surfing with the Dirty Bird nest and all of that. So now he done swag surfed himself to
To
a
the bench.
headset with a
Wait a
tablet
minute, I'm
and
confused.
all of that.
Who was at full practice? Was she talking about
Mahomes
Thanks,
or
Mahomes?
Kirk?
She talking about Mahomes was at practice.
Oh, I thought it was. I was talking about Cousins.
No, yeah, I thought
No, she was talking about Mahomes.
Oh,
Mahomes.
Mahomes announced on today he got
Yeah.
to have surgery. He out for the
Oh,
season.
they said he was at full practice. That's what Tifa said.
Yeah, well, even though he was at practice, guess what?
Was he practicing, Tifa? Was he working out with them? But Kirk Cousins, girl, man, do you know how many people got Kirk put out the group by us for cursing us out? I said it, I made a post about Kirk Cousins, and I was just asking because I was, asking for the shows and stuff like that, and I was just asking about people's feelings about him swagging and surfing and stuff like that. I got cursed out, told off. To the point where
what?
I had to kick them out the group. Talk about who are you and
Oh.
why do you care? And now that we win, whatever, and they dogged me. Oh my god!
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was
Listen to that
crazy
group, man.
over
That's
Kirk
crazy.
Cousins. Yes, and now he benched. I want to bring them back in just so I can act silly and whatever. Stacey, I was telling them how I got told off about Kirk Cousins.
Yeah,
If you
that's
don't know
wild.
lady, if you don't know what culture is, then just say that.
Ooh,
But for me, they told me you ain't from down here. You don't understand. I'm like, you only know what I show on social media. You don't know where I'm from. You don't know what I do.
Right. Because I live in Atlanta, but I don't rep nothing Falcons. I'll root for them, but I live in
Right.
I'm not even
Atlanta.
from
I don't
Atlanta. I
even
just live
know.
here.
I don't even root for them, Tony. I can't stand them.
I just moved here 8 years ago. I ain't from here.
Yeah, right. But I'm saying culture. I don't care what culture I'm in. He was never in any culture of mine. So why would y'all be celebrating him swagging and surfing as if he's a part of the culture? So
Because they was winning games.
Because they was
why.
winning.
yeah. So I said, now can you unban them, Stacey?
No, because we didn't ban so many people from since then. I don't even know who it was.
so I can say
It's been
what
too many
now?
since then.
Hey,
Hey, Hissy Hills. Susan, I sent you a code. So yeah, let me see who else. The Bengals beat the Titans. The Chiefs beat the Browns, but the Browns are responsible for Mahomes being out. So tell us thank you. Bow down gracefully and tell us thank you. Okay.
And your QB out.
Yes. So we are gonna play DTR this week. A lot of people in our chat, and I've seen in a lot of the Browns groups, it's like he this and another, and I just feel like he's a Bryce Young. Like he has the potential to be a very good quarterback. He needs to be developed, and he needs to be around people that can develop him. And so I am excited to see. We play Cincinnati on Sunday. We got flex. So we will play on Sunday at 1, and I really hope that
y'all were a night game.
no, we play at 4, but we were supposed to play Thursday night.
Oh, y'all got totally moved.
Who
Yeah,
play tomorrow?
Woo.
I gotta. Tomorrow is going to be the Broncos and the Chargers.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
Right. I would have rather saw Cleveland and Cincinnati.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Thursday night football is gonna be boring tomorrow. I probably not gonna watch. I'm probably not gonna watch that. I ain't gonna even
I
lie.
know Cincinnati need the Broncos to lose to get to where they need to go.
Who's
And
that
they beat the
playoffs.
Colts.
Midnight Cowboys podcast?
We're season killers. Whoever
like
it is,
that.
they are Browns fan. So I am here for it. Hey, Midnight Cowboy podcast. Yes, well that's what we are doing now. We need, if we win, then y'all gonna be iffy for some playoff spots. Who playing 2 games? Oh, let me see. It's 2
Who plays
games on
Saturday,
Saturday.
Donna?
The Texans and the Chiefs and the Steelers and the Ravens. Now I cannot right, Tifa.
Chief, I agree. I'll watch basketball tomorrow.
Tifa, are you in our basketball group? Black Women Love Basketball. Are all of y'all in there?
I am.
I am.
Yeah.
It's boring in there though. It's quiet. Y'all keep it.
Yeah, they don't really say much.
They don't
Right.
talk much like this football group.
Y'all
do.
crunked up in the.
Well,
the
maybe
football
after these
group.
3 weeks go by,
Yeah,
then
that's
they'll have a
Yeah.
couple.
few
Yeah.
weeks, then we'll be kicking people out of there. So we got to get it together.
Go over there for a little peace and quiet over there.
But I think Friday the college football too start on Friday. Like
Oh,
all
the
those
playoffs?
games are starting up too. The playoffs.
Oh, okay.
That's
Mhm.
gonna come for the CFB start.
Oh, the
So we're gonna
Steelers
have
and the
NFL
Ravens.
and college.
Yeah, the Steelers
Yeah,
and the Ravens play. Now
That's gonna be
is
good.
going to
That'll
be
be a
a
good
good game.
Mhm.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black and yellow.
What time is that?
Nikki,
Is that a late game?
Nikki,
Whatever.
Nikki.
I hope that's a late game.
So the Steelers and the Ravens game is at 4:30 on Saturday.
Marilyn, hi
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey. On Saturday or Sunday?
Who plays Sunday? Saturday, the Texans and the Chiefs, stealing the Ravens.
Oh God! So the
Oh,
Texans
1:30
think they're gonna beat the Chiefs now that Mahomes out. Ugh. I can't stand the Texans no more. I used to love them until they hurt my quarterback.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh
what-
yeah, and then he got. Oh yeah, that's a whole story too.
Let me
He
ask
not
y'all
gonna
this.
get no money.
What is it that you feel your team needs next year to be successful?
A new GM, a new OC, and a new head coach.
We got that this year.
We need a whole team.
We have talent though. We have talent. We don't have play callers. Well, they said for this week, the play callers, they ranked them. We're at number 32.
Who was
They
number
had
one?
a play caller ranking, like
Oh,
for
really?
plays being called.
Where was
at 32.
where was the Patriots on that list?
I'm gonna post it in the group so y'all can see that.
Yeah, I want to see
I
that
would
too.
love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see that too.
Yeah.
'cause I don't think we finished one whole play this season. That is sad. And then
I
Well,
think
look,
I should have
y'all
called some
ain't
better calls than
32.
they were.
Y'all not 32. The Jaguars are.
but the Raiders haven't won since September.
Who?
The Raiders.
Really?
No, they had on something saying they had won since September.
Well,
They
they ain't
won a
gonna win.
game
We
since
Jaguars
September.
gonna beat
I
them.
thought they
They're
won one since
tanking.
then.
They're tanking for Shador.
Yeah.
But they gonna
They
get
are.
that regardless because Deion ain't gonna let him go nowhere else. It ain't no different than
Dang sure ain't going to the
when they
Giants.
was trying to draft LeBron's
They said
son.
one of them
And
was
Rich
gonna go.
Paul
I
was
think
like, we'll
Shiloh.
pull him out before we let him go anywhere but the Lakers. That's already set in stone. He
But I
going.
thought Shiloh was going to the Giants. I thought one was going to New York
because
and
the
one was going
Giants
to
and
the Raiders.
the Giants and the Raiders have the same record right now. They both 2-12.
Oh, they beat y'all, so we have now. Yeah, Donna said they haven't won since September.
Wow.
But listen, let's just say what it is. What it is. They're gonna go where they want to go because Dion gonna make sure they go where they want to go.
They got the money and they got the ability to say, no, we ain't taking it. Them deals is made before they announce them to us.
Yep.
Yeah. If Shiloh go to the Giants, it's because he want to live in New York.
But he does. But he
Not
does.
because
That's what he
really wanna
said.
play for the Giants. Come on, we're not.
Hey, Denise. Yeah, and I can't even see him doing that because, like, why would you want to go to a losing team like that? Like, I'm confused.
Well, I mean, he probably hoped they'll get draft some more players, and maybe they can he could be a part of the rebuild.
I think they both end up at Raiders along with their dad.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, Donna. I think
Dion ain't going to the NFL. He don't want to coach no grown ass me.
I was about to say.
Well, but he want to coach his kids.
Well, he want to coach his sons though.
Exactly.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I got
think that
blasted
because Tom Brady is there, and that's who has mentored and helped Shador. So I don't think that I think he's confident. He'll talk to them on the sideline. He's not going to the NFL.
I don't think
it's gonna be interesting though.
You gonna think he stay at Colorado?
Yeah, he gonna.
Yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't he?
See all these recruits he's getting 5-star.
Well, the reason I say that because the recruiter that he hired from FAMU has left and is going to FSU. So I'm like, oh, so they're dismantling that staff.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to watch, though. I don't know.
What do y'all think about Vic?
Oh,
I love it. I'm so happy for him.
But of course, everybody bringing up his past. I'm like, why?
So let me say this: he didn't do nothing different that go on in all of our neighborhoods. He got caught.
Yep.
Period.
Well, there's a lot of things. A lot of people
we
get
got
caught, and
people
that's
that
what I'm
we
saying.
know personally doing the same thing. But
Exactly.
we also have players that's been charged with more. You know what I'm saying? It's the difference because he's black. Then now it's an issue. I am very happy for him, especially after he did that evolution of the quarterbacks.
Yes, that was good.
Doors, that was so amazing. And I think it was helpful for people who don't know football history. But we all have made mistakes and we have all wanted a second chance at something in life. So whether we got it or we didn't, we asked for it on some level. So I'm happy for him. I hope that he absolutely gets what he deserves there.
Yeah. But Dion left Jackson State, but he started something. Now Jackson State went on to win that championship. You got Vic going down there. And they're gonna start noticing these black colleges, and then I mean, it's sad to say, but we want to see us have our own and create our own. But we know they're gonna start dipping in all that. There's money involved.
I mean, we have women here that say the same thing. However, I just feel like I don't think Dion would have left Jackson State if Jackson State would have done what they needed to do for black children and upgrade their facilities and their school. He left hoping that they would do that for him. It ain't
and he kept getting robbed.
And ain't no different than Howard. Howard is a horrible campus. And them babies were sleeping outside and everything else. So he left in an effort hoping that they would do something,
somebody would do something
and that
with the rest
somebody
of them.
would step up and do something for their kids. So, congrats to him for that. And then going to Colorado and making something, and them kids following him and skipping the portal and hitting it, and he bringing the people in to take them from nothing to something and be an actual contending team. So I'm happy for him. And when he put that vest and that cowboy hat on, Father up above. I'm just saying. Shout out to our black men. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was really all the real good games. The Dolphins lost. Y'all know Tua still is Tua. You know how I feel about that. They lost to the Texans.
And then that guy got hurt really bad.
Yeah.
I heard Tariq's ready to go.
Yeah.
You heard that? Tariq's ready to go.
Of course.
So
Tyreek
he had
Hill, I
announced that like
posted
2
that.
weeks ago, but I think at the
He
end of the
did a
season,
little
it's
subliminal
over.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready
it's
to go.
over.
So something about like, yeah, take me out, coach. Something
He
like
said
that.
it, yeah, he said it's time for me to go, coach.
Wow.
Yeah.
But did y'all see the guy from the 49ers that refused to play and go in and just walked off and went to the locker room? Like they hidden these babies' pockets for this nonsense.
Oh yeah.
Oh
And
boy,
they
at
did
the
right.
Texans, did you see what
Mhm.
he got fined recently for hitting
Mhm.
Trevor?
Mhm.
So, Nikki, I know that's your quarterback, but I don't. This is my opinion. I don't feel like that was a fair punishment. That man not only, was suspended for 3 games. Trevor should have slid. It ain't no different than Tua.
Well,
They need to
I don't
learn how
think
to
it was the
slide.
fact that whether he slid or not. It was a history. He had a
Yeah,
history of
history.
dirty
He had a
So that's
things.
history.
yeah.
So it is
But
what it
the
is.
thing
They made
is,
an example. Bottom line,
they
they
made
made
an
an
example out of
example.
us. They would never make an example after them because the rules say. You go by what
We
the
probably
rules
know
say.
all that, but the bottom line is they made an
Yeah.
example. It wasn't the
No,
fact
I
of whether
agree
I
he
always
with
slid
say
or
you
not.
can't
It
do
was
what
the
they
fact
do.
that he
You
had a
can't do what
history,
they
and that's
do.
what the guy
you right
said.
now. We can't do what they do. So
No.
they gave him a 3-game suspension. He lost over 300,000. Plus, that his
And
suspension
then you, but you know
void.
what? Let's play devil's advocate here because yeah, that's my quarterback. But I think too that you got to watch what you post on social media after you do things too. He said,
Mhm.
"Okay, since y'all want me to be the villain, I'm gonna be a villain." He had a
Mhm.
whole Joker face and all that. You can't do that. You
Mhm.
cannot do
We
that.
can't do that. We can't do that.
Well,
We
Exactly.
I
can't do
mean,
that. You're right. We
and
can't do that.
Yeah.
Plus, he said he that 3-game suspension voided his guaranteed money. So I'm pretty sure
For
he gonna be
2025.
released at the end of the season as well.
mhm.
Mhm.
They
So
said
And then
something
the
about the
person that
Texans are going to
said
pay
that
him
to
or
him,
something.
the person that gave him his punishment, or he was one of the most dirtiest players in the NFL. Y'all know that, right?
Mhm.
No, there's
I
plenty of
read
them.
that.
Mhm. Yeah, I read that too.
I
There's
read
plenty
it.
of them.
Thank
They
you,
need to see
Mal.
the.
Thank you.
There's plenty of them.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Because
Oh,
Chubb wouldn't have had that injury had they gave Minka the same thing. It wouldn't have been brushed over. Minka hit Chubb the same way. Speaking of
Yeah.
which, Chubb broke his foot in the
Right.
game. That
He out again.
he out again with a broken foot. I personally don't feel like he should have came back, but that's soon. But he was determined. So yeah, that's just that. But that was football this week. So let's talk about how amazing this past weekend was in Atlanta. First, I need to start and say, Mal, thank you for moving this from the group chat and making it actually an event.
Yep.
It was absolutely
my pleasure.
amazing. And kudos to you. Mel organized everything.
Yep.
She had us in soldier formation. We ran the city Friday night, getting everything all day Friday. And so
It all
I
turned out because I
saw.
was hot like fire on Friday. I was
Right.
trying to
Yeah,
get
you was. But
and
Mel,
I
you
said,
was that
okay, calm
girl.
the jets. Yeah.
She
And
sure was
like
in
somebody
soldier
asked me
mode,
a question,
baby.
I'm
She
like,
was
I
in
don't
sergeant
know.
mode. What she
I'm
said,
here to
Tony?
serve.
How y'all
Ask
doing
Mel.
over here? Y'all got these bags ready?
No, and it was like I was nice about it. Tony said I was a good boss about it,
Yeah.
but like, hey, how's it going? How's it
Right.
going? Are we almost done?
Right.
So
Well,
Yeah.
she
Tanika
had the
asked
truck
me
crew.
something. I was like, I don't know. I just came to serve. Ask Mel. Whatever Mel tell me to do, that's what I do. Like
Exactly.
that's it. Hey. I'm here to
Yeah.
serve. All I know. Today I'm fixing sandwiches. That's all I know.
Mhm.
So I have to honestly, say thank you so much, Mal. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
You're
I
welcome.
had
You're
such a
welcome.
great weekend. I was so full before, like when we just pulled up. I told Nikki to pray right fast because I was falling apart while she was praying. I was just crying like a newborn baby. Like I
Mhm.
had got so overwhelmed because, even being in the field of social work, and I see this every day when I was working, I was inside doing it. It's been a
Mhm.
while since I actually been outside in the atmosphere on the ground doing the work, especially being in management. So I didn't have to do it like that. So it brought me back to like early days, and I was so humbled and I was so full and so appreciative. So I was just thinking, like, I'm so happy that I, took the trip. I
Yeah,
came,
me
I
too.
did it,
Mhm.
and it was amazing. And the reason why we here today is we asked some of the ladies that joined us. Nikki came in from Florida to help us, drove in. We was all like, hey, you really came. I didn't think after
Mhm.
our conversation me and Nikki had,
Yeah.
I didn't think she was still coming. So when she
Mhm.
came, I'm like, oh, you here. You know what I'm saying? And then Shay and Tony came in. Tony called me. So that's why the ladies are on. So we can just talk about the weekend and the experience and moving forward, what's next from this. So I'm going to throw it to Mal right now, who orchestrated all of this. And this is one thing that moved out the group chat. So Mal, it's on you.
Okay, so one good thing, I'm not good thing, but this weekend we didn't see any kids out there. I told you the kids be pulling me in every time, and I've been out there, and I have to say, I started out going out there with Monica, and Monica kind of gave me, I'm gonna give her shout out. Monica kind of gave me where to go, where is most help needed, also, what time I should be there, all that. She gave me the inside scoop. We also had we went out and helped Bishop. I keep saying pastor. She's a bishop now. Bishop Donna Hubbard with Christmas Angels. That's something that's always something I've been doing for years. So I was glad that we were able to assist there too. This weekend was amazing to see all the ladies from different teams pulling together. We had a couple of comments like, how are all y'all together and y'all are
Yeah.
all different teams, I'm like, really? He's like, I don't know if you should trust them sandwiches from that Patriot girl.
Yeah.
So, those type of comments, but they were joking. It was very nice. Everybody, everybody pulled together, and just seeing those kits go out, and they were just so excited just to see all the different stuff that was in the bag. And, things were going fast, and I was like, okay, but, we still had the food, and we went on to the next park. And that was, it was awesome. I just felt so full when I left. I was like, we did what we came to do.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think for me, like when they started, we didn't even get out the car yet. They just knew we were
Yeah.
here to do something, and they
And they
started
started
lining
lining
up.
up.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I said, Mal, they line up this. She said, yeah. I said, they don't even know what we have. She said, they don't even care.
That's what my daughter said. She was like, "Oh my God!"
They
She's
don't
like, "They
care.
already lining up."
Right. And you know what? We're all mature. We're all
Yeah.
we're all little street savvy. So you can see who that's just like there's people that's their lifestyle. They're never gonna be better. They want to be there. That's
Yeah.
where
Yeah. Yeah.
But then you meet those people coming through the line they're humbled.
Yep.
Very.
And you can see humility in them to
Very.
even come up to take a sandwich.
Yep.
Was killing them, but they needed to eat. And
Yes.
so you can kind of weed out, the people and just like talking to the different people. It was just like, whoa,
Yeah.
this could have been me. This could have been my kid. This could have been
Well, and I tell
us,
people all the time, we all one paycheck away from standing in that line.
What?
Absolutely, Nikki.
Let me tell
Absolutely.
you. Let me tell
You
you.
know, I'm just saying,
We've always had, there's
it's
always
a
been a
humbling
situation with
experience.
all of us, whether it's electricity, whether it's water. I've had issues, and I'm not ashamed to say it. There's been times that, hey, it was rough.
Yeah.
And I remember those times when at need, I always try to give back. Always try to give back. I know there's people out there in need. I always try to help wherever I can, whatever it may be.
Right. Yeah, I said the next time I want to do more clothes and
Oh yeah, they
I mean,
wanted
Shay,
clothes. They
who
wanted
down Shay and
shoes.
Tony?
There was
Y'all
somebody
had
without
that in
shoes
Nikki,
out
right?
there too.
I want
Remember?
to
They
see.
always want shoes.
I think
They
we're gonna
always
do a,
want shoes. We'll be out there
I think-
Saturday with Monica, but
really.
they
I
always
think
want
we're gonna
shoes.
we're gonna do a happy
Shoes.
feet drive. We'll call it
And
happy
socks. Somebody was
Yeah.
asking for socks too.
We're gonna do
We
happy
didn't have
feet.
no socks.
Black women
Yeah,
love
we
football.
had
happy
socks, but not enough. It was
Yeah.
some, but not a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, so we do happy feet. Anything for the feet. Some people need the tight socks, the socks for the blood, the blood pressure or the circulation.
The
We can
diabetic
start
socks.
collecting right.
Mhm.
We can start collecting all that. And even just the clothes, get more clothes as we go. And I don't want this. I mean, we're getting ready to move into the 501c3 to the nonprofit sector. So I just want this to be us. I want this to be us. Somebody's going on an interview. Call Black Women Love Football. Let's get her in a suit. Let's get him in a suit. Let's,
Yeah, we did an interview this weekend with what was it? What was the name of the magazine?
Sheen Magazine. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tony and Shay, and Nikki, we went to help Bishop. And it was so funny because we ended up serving the food. We weren't supposed to be doing that. And so we're there.
We just jumped in.
Yeah. They were like, y'all serving the food. We were like, okay. And then at the VIP table. We were all over. And then the caterer didn't bring spoons. So we're serving food with like spoons the size of teaspoons. So
wow.
You can imagine. But it was fun.
It was like using chopsticks. It was wild. I was serving rice with 2 spoons and green beans with 2 spoons.
I had 2 spoons.
But you made it work, though. You made it work.
We made it work.
Yes.
And even one of the persons made a comment when they were going through the line, like, she's serving it with spoons.
And then I was like, I can't believe they don't have no serving spoons. Like, they got to be somewhere. Like, you get this food and go. We've been busy
No, it
going
was
all
them
day.
chips. I don't want Cheetos. I want barbecue.
Right. What it was, they were
So that
giving
was some of the
choice.
people out there, and I don't know. Somebody's mentioned this. Says, "Oh, people in Atlanta a little bougie with it, huh?" Some of the homeless like, well, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few
they
people
did.
told
Tony, they was
me
telling us all about
they
them
was
too.
like, oh yeah, they was like, give me Cheeto. No, take that back.
I want
Doritos
jalapeno.
and I want jalapeno.
I want salt and
Everybody
vinegar.
wanted jalapeno.
I'm like, are we picky?
They spoil, y'all. They spoil.
So the one was
They
just
don't
like,
have to
y'all ain't got
spoil for
peanut
real.
butter and jelly. I'm like, it's food.
They
Sweetheart,
spoil.
like,
Monica,
it's food.
Monica and them group got them spoiled. Helping Hands got them spoiled. Because when Helping
I
Hands
know.
go
I
down,
told
they
you I
get
was
the-
out there. They had a whole fish fry.
Oh wow.
Well, listen, how about when the guy told us that all you ladies are cute, but this is the reason why I'm out here for co-signing.
So listen, I was telling Susan that he said y'all all look like my kids because I didn't co-sign for them cars. That's why I'm
I
out here.
co-sign BMWs.
No, Nikki.
Wow.
What about the guy that was staring at Susan like?
Oh, I know. She thought it was
you
a
look like-
probation officer.
You look like the lady at the courthouse. At the
Officer, he
district court.
was his track. He was in
I
a
was
dead
like-
stare, like,
At first
are
I was
you
like,
so and so and so? I'm like, are you just gonna tell on yourself?
And then he
Wow.
walks away. It was so funny. But
it was just funny. Like when we went
He
over
was
to Woodruff
mesmerized.
Park, there was other people serving, but the first guy that I tried to give something to, he was like, you know what? I'm full. My backpack is full. I'm full. I'm blessed for, and thankful for y'all, but I don't want to be like gluttony because, it would block my blessings. And I just was like, oh, I need to hurry up and get done because I'm about to literally fall apart. I need just a quick little break in between it. Like even over there, the people was grateful. You had a few, I need money, I'm looking for a wife, that type of stuff. But, I'm just like,
Yeah,
giving
that
them,
was
it was like
we're
no
giving-
pushback.
He was like,
listen.
I'm looking for a wife, and I'm just giving him the bag. Like, here you go, sir.
Here you go.
I need a wife.
Look, I think she's not at this end of the table. She at that end with a
Okay.
But listen, did we work that part?
We worked the part. We worked the part.
We roll it out.
I was starting to pack the bags. Got 2 waters. You know, we was trying to get me the water. 2 waters. Give me a sandwich.
We killed that part. So
We
Yeah.
did. It was so
We worked
funny.
that
So
part
I
real
wore
quick. That was the
light
last
up
thing we ever wore.
ears. I don't know, the extra in me had light up ears. So I was Rudolph all day. I was super Rudolph all day.
what did he say to you?
So as I was leaving, the man just kept saying, hey, Rudolph, hey, Rudolph. But at this point, I didn't forgot that I got this headband on with these light up ears, right? That's blinking and doing all the attention. So we're standing there, and so somebody said, he talking to you, and I just looked. I'm like, hey, that's me? Like, whatever. He said, Rudolph, I've been good. I said, have you? He said, I've been good this year. I said, have you? He said, yeah, I stopped smoking crack.
Yes, he did.
Oh wow.
I need a Dodge Ram. So I don't play poker. Y'all know my face tell it off. So I know I was just like, okay, get your Dodge Ram then. Because I was so through with that, but it was just good.
He sure say he got off crack. He sure said that.
Yeah, he was sober and walking, and so those is the good things that hopefully from that, other things would come.
Yeah. Well, I got something in my spirit, and y'all know when I think of something, it's gonna happen because I got 5 people right here that's gonna help me make it happen, and you guys. But at the dinner when we were serving food, it was for the children of incarcerated mothers. And 2 teenage girls came through, and Stacy and Mal might remember them. But they were so detached. They were so unattached. They had no manners. Like, would you like rice? Whatever. It was just so whatever. So I want to put something together where we do like a dinner where young teenage girls can dress up and we honor them like once time during the year, and have like a just a laid out dinner for them where they could dress up. Come, we dress up, we talk to them, have awards and things like that, and we could choose different young ladies. And I always want to choose, I want to choose the young woman that would think that she wouldn't be chosen. Those are the teenagers I want to choose. So I don't know.
So you just want to do a dinner, or are you talking about like etiquette training, or what are you referring to?
Both. The etiquette training is so needed and so necessary.
It is, but we won't have time if we just do the dinner. Maybe if y'all want to do an etiquette, maybe dedicate a month to it, like 3 Saturdays, and then that last Saturday do the dinner, and we can have girls sign up like that. But that would take us, given our time.
Okay.
I don't know, Marilyn. You think about it because you're gonna head it up.
Yeah, because that's your department, Mal. That's your thing. So, Mal, so we sitting there, right? And so we just like reflecting. So it was just funny how we jumped in, right? So we was just doing certain things. So we just sitting on the bench, kind of reflecting from earlier in the day.
You breaking up.
Yeah, you breaking up. You stuck now.
So when is the next we look at that thing, Mal?
I'm sorry, you broke up, honey.
So when we were sitting on the bench and Mal and we just reflecting on earlier in the day, and some of the people that stuck out and things that we wanted to do differently for the next one. So Mal said, so when we gonna do the next one? I don't know. That's on you, Mal. That's your department.
Yeah, I think Mal is going to be sitting down saying, what are the key things we want to be involved in? Because we get ready to go nonprofit. So that's the things we got to answer. What are the key things we're going to be involved in? Definitely youth. And,
seniors too.
Yeah. Yeah. So just community. We can just say giving back to the community.
Yeah.
I would
I
love
have a
to.
question though, Susan, because
Yeah.
one of our ladies was saying she wouldn't necessarily want to do it again during this time of the year because it was overwhelming. It was so many people out there doing it. Like most people do these things during the
Right. So let's do
holidays.
it during the off season.
During all how about how many times throughout the year would you want to do it and not just focus on the holidays?
Yeah.
Okay, so but that was because it was but the first place we were at, as you could see, there was nobody down there.
Right.
And there's different parts that, they're not touching. I mean, they're all over downtown, underpasses and everything.
Tent City,
But
yeah.
yeah, that Woodruff Park, I was telling them the last time I was out there with Monica and them, I said it was 200 and something people. And like I said, they ran out of food. 223, I think they served. Ran out of food.
Times at Gateway we ran out of food.
Oh, really? Yeah. That day the first time I went up with Monica, she ran out of food the first time.
Yeah. Because I always want to do the give back weekend.
I see how it goes Saturday too.
Yeah. And then too, they were serving soup, I think it was.
They was serving hot soup and they was giving them ramen cups.
Yeah, and blankets and stuff like that.
Yeah, and blankets over there. But I think so. This is the thing. Everybody is not going to be able to attend everything. However, giving is up more this time of year because, it's the end of the year. People need to write off for their taxes. I have the donations are up because of that. Some people do it all year round. But
like Monica.
You don't know about it. Monica, Pastor Hubbard, them ladies are out there on a regular basis. And so the fact that, Nikki came in, I flew in, during the other times, summer, this and the other, those is high, times for people traveling and this and the other. So it's not that it can't be done. This is the time where giving is more high because it's the holidays and we give back and we know that.
This is what I see happening. I always want to have the give back weekend. North Carolina did this, but I want to see each city joining us and give back weekend. We all do something in that city. I want to see there's captains once we go nonprofit that give back weekend. Now we on a Zoom because we're organizing across the country. But to answer your question, Tony, during the off season, maybe it will be better off partnering with somebody. Mal, you could determine that, but we could go partner with Monica, partner with Matt during the off times. But I always want to have the BWLF give back,
and she has many Bishop Donna Hubbard, she has many umbrellas that she is like all over the place. When we're talking human trafficking, she's out there at night sometime at the truck stops. This is nothing. She does this all along, all the time. Not only that, she mentors women coming out of prison. She also mentors teenagers. She also has like some type of program. You saw the little young lady dancing, Stacy.
Yes,
that's a program like I guess not. It's some type of, I don't know if it's basketball, different things that they have that they with dancing, with sports. So they get involved all year round. And so we can, anytime she has something, we can always, assist wherever needed. And I'm quite sure her plate's full. And she's still working. She's a flight attendant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She has a website or anything?
Yeah, she does. She does. I'll get that information for you. I know she's
kind of
older. She don't have that many. She doesn't have a lot of her stuff. I know she's out there. If you guys look up on YouTube, she has different things that she sponsors and different things that she's doing. She has a lot of big sponsors too that help her out. And she has a whole board and everything. We're talking board.
Kroger, she has Kroger.
Yeah, she has a lot of big sponsors.
Depot, American Airlines.
Hartsfield Jackson,
everybody.
Yeah. Oh,
wow. Starbucks. She has a lot of big sponsorship, but and she has also board members and different people that help her throughout this whole thing and organize.
Yeah.
So-
We also met the two bounty hunters. They hunt down people that do human trafficking. Two
Yeah.
white men came in there, and it hadn't started yet, and they just started talking to us. And then, he was making a joke about black women loving football. And at first, I was like, "Okay, where are we going with this?" Because he was a white guy, but it ended up being a really great conversation.
Mhm.
And human trafficking is disgusting.
Yeah.
And so I don't know where God is taking us with that, but
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
it was interesting. They gave us their info, so that was really interesting. So, but
Did y'all talk about the interview too?
Oh, we did talk briefly about that when you
Oh,
popped out.
yeah.
We were interviewed by someone that was there with Sheen Magazine. And she saw all of us in our Black Women Love Football. She said, "Hey, I would like to interview you guys." And I'm like, okay.
Right.
We just got up and just did our thing. We just got up and did our thing. And then, she was interested on, all the 3 different teams and why. So we broke that down to her as well. And then, she was telling us that it's going to be live, and she's telling us the information on how to go back and view it. So
yeah, so we're excited about that. Yeah, always be ready, ladies. Always be
yes,
ready.
that caught us off guard. We were just on the bench waiting.
So
We was on the
even though
bench
it
waiting
was
to
so funny
serve.
because we went where we was to go see the thing for for the young lady that passed for Wendy. I wasn't in that mindset. And then I just heard Lisa saying, like, "Do you know something about Black Women Love Football?" And blah 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 blah. And it's just one of those things. The girl was like, and then another lady I was talking to just a few minutes ago, like, so yeah, be always ready, always talking Black Women Love Football, because we're on the move. And there's a lot of football ladies that want to be involved with that because their friends, their spouses, or whoever are not football sports people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm excited. Midnight, what you say? When we go nonprofit, we can get all that too. Gotta start requesting donations earlier. Oh, for sure, yes. We got our sponsor letters get ready to
Sponsors.
go out and everything. So we're excited. We are excited. So
Yeah.
any ideals y'all have, bring them to the table. I'm so open. We are open. We need everybody working. Shay, I appreciate you. I know you work with Monica, and I just appreciate, you taking the time. And even, we all have businesses. Let's mentor some young girls. Let's I was telling Stacy, I see us having just a entrepreneurial, university where we mentor young women coming up. So many of us Black women, even on IG and all that, you don't have to just sell sexy stuff and this and that or whatever. And, the ideal of what business is so misinterpreted because they think you could just jump on IG or something and be successful.
Right.
But let's take these girls under our wings and mentor them, make some strong, powerful Black women.
I think that's though because a lot of companies that's their primary source of marketing now.
Right.
Is social media.
Yeah.
So they feel like, okay, I need to be on there, to get exposure.
Yeah.
And then these businesses are giving them all their belongings, and then they're getting marketing, and it's cheaper. I'm sure they're not paying, the people on social media as much as they would pay a firm to
And
actually.
Correct.
Social media drives, a lot of my businesses as well. But the thing is I think they get a misunderstanding that that's all you need to do.
Right.
When business is so much bigger than that, the filing of the taxes, the rolling the money back into the business, you're not going to see a profit for a year, 2 years, so all those little things are not taught. And if they don't go after it to learn it, then they end up just wasting the money, or not being successful business owners because they're not committed. And at
any time something can happen. For instance, if TikTok actually goes away,
right.
It's a lot of people's business.
That's a lot.
So you need to have some backup plans or something.
Yeah, they scared. A lot of people are afraid right now. So
Well, a lot of people
Absolutely.
did a lot of backup plan when COVID happened, when the world
Yes.
shut
Yeah.
down.
Yes.
Everyone had to figure out, you know
But a
Figure
what.
it
lot of
out. You had
people,
to figure it out.
jumped online though. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
OnlyFans,
when it
TikTok,
started, right? That's when
all
TikTok and
kind of
everything
stuff.
blew up. Exactly.
And tomorrow, is it today or tomorrow is really the official last day for TikTok? Like,
It's January
January
19th.
19th.
oh, I thought
Day
it
Wow.
was
before
today.
inauguration day.
Right.
And Martin Luther King. And did y'all know that
Oh, they
inauguration day is
cutting
the
out
same day as
TikTok
Martin
for
Luther
real?
King?
You think they
Is
Right
cutting
now
out
it's
for real?
inauguration
nine.
day MLK weekend?
It's the same day,
I
Monday.
didn't
Same
even
day.
know that. Get out
It's
of
the
here.
same day.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I
when
would
they were
rather be
saying. That's what
doing
they
a
were
day of
saying when they
service
was
than to
thinking
be watching
Kamala
an
was gonna
inauguration.
win. That it was gonna be a great day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah, I probably want to do a day of service instead of watching the inauguration a day. Susan, we need to work on that for that.
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
that the parade day?
Yeah, that's the day we're gonna do the parade. So I'll get back to y'all with the info. I'm gonna Miles sent me the link, so I'm gonna start up tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a bit much. That's rough. Yeah, I would really like to see Black Women Love Football really busy on that day.
Which was MLK Day?
Yes,
Yeah.
because that's the
I
same
know
day
it's
as
like the day to
inauguration.
serve. Yeah, the day to
Yeah.
serve.
Day to
Yeah.
serve, absolutely.
I'll be in a parade in Savannah. Ugh.
You
Oh
going to
yeah.
Savannah? Okay. What about you, Tony? What are you doing?
I'm not sure yet, actually. I will be around though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be in town for sure.
Okay. And we got to get together because we want to do something on your side of town.
Okay.
So
And where
I'm
you
gonna fly in and we'll do a parade and Mal will have us a service project for that day. After we do the parade, we can do a day of service. I'll be in town. I'll book that tonight. So before we wrap up, it was a great weekend. I think it was a great display of sisterhood and what come together. I was just thinking it would be more people that would be involved with us being in Atlanta, but I guess who was there needed to be there, and for that I am thankful. So a special shout out also to Luella. She just sent me a message that she was she had fell asleep, but she was there for both days, as well as her husband being there along with
Without
Susan's
security.
husband, to make sure that we was good. So it's always, what we doing, but it's always the things that go on in the back scene that we cannot not mention. So, as we moved, they moved, as they, looked out for both of us. So all of us. So special shout out to the those two men that were there and making sure that we were good. Shout out to Luella, who was there for both days. Denise Clark also was there. Jamie, a new member that had been there for a month, has already registered for nationals. So just thankful to the ladies that have donated who couldn't be here, but they also, sent donations. They sent financial donations. So for that, we are extremely grateful for.
Yeah, Mal, thank your aunt for them pies.
For the pie. I'm so mad that I did not get a
So
piece of
good.
pie.
Oh my God.
No pie.
Yo,
I didn't even get a piece.
Mal.
The man tearing them pies
I gotta
down.
talk
Okay.
to you. I need a
The
couple.
lady, that guy said, "Do y'all have a fork? I need a fork."
Yeah.
I am so mad I did not get a piece of pie. I'm cutting them too. I'm like, oh, this
Yeah.
gonna be a good sweet potato
And she
pie.
kind of rushed them. She's like, they still kind of want. I was like, Auntie Betty, it's all right.
Don't care.
Girl, cutting them. I was smelling that. I'm like, oh,
Yo, they were so
I can't
good.
wait for this to
Stacey,
be
you
over. I'm
missed
gonna get a
out.
piece.
She
I
missed
did
out.
not get a piece of pie.
Actually,
She missed
the
out.
extra one, no, the extra one's in the freezer. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for her to come. Then I get some
Oh,
piece.
that's so messy.
Keep it in the freezer till I get there. Shoot. That's all right. I'll pay her for another one. That was like so amazing. Like the donations poured in, and it was just so
Yeah.
amazing. I just was so full. leaving. I think it set a precedence for Black Women Love Football. I think it set the standard of where we are and who we are, and moving forward, how we roll into nationals. I'm just really grateful for you, Mel, for just putting it in place and saying, let's do this, y'all.
Yeah.
And for
Thank you to Monica, Helping Hands. Wait a minute.
Helping Hands.
Helping Hands.
Helping Hands, Caring Fans.
Caring Fans. There it is.
Okay.
And Monica was that was the inspiration behind that. When I saw her, when she was out there doing she does it every month. So if anybody wants to go out and help Monica, reach out. She's one of the ladies also on with Black Women Love Football. You can get in touch with her on there, as well as Shay. And there's also, what's her name? They call her P. That's all I know now. Petula.
Petula.
Petula is another one.
Shay was telling me it's like every third weekend or something.
Every
Shay?
third Saturday of the month.
Okay.
They do have a Facebook group, and we will be there this Saturday.
This Saturday, yeah. I'll be out of town. I'll be right there.
Yeah, me too.
I already have. I sent my donation.
Facebook group.
It's Helping Hand Caring Fans.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna join it. Let me join
I
it.
sent her a donation. I told her because they have like I guess they had like some type of vote on if they wanted to do traditional food or soup or chili.
Mm-hmm.
And I think soup and chili, did that win?
Yeah, we're doing soup and chili.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. That's
Awesome.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
As we wrap up, this Saturday is Coffee and Conversation. And for Coffee and Conversation, we will be live. We will be answering questions about nationals. The current price for nationals will go up after January 1st. So please get your registration in for nationals. The Football Hall of Fame is on it. We are preparing. Them Cleveland girls is really preparing some stuff for y'all. Okay. I just do what they tell me to do. But I am telling you that they have some wonderful, wonderful plans for you. I seen Vet was sick this weekend, so she couldn't join us. But Vet is on the planning committee. Vet is really like the boss of the planning committee. And so she tell us what to do. So I am excited for the ladies to come to the CLE. So if you have any questions, log on to my Coffee and Conversation. I am going to do it between 10 and 10:30, just so West Coast people that's waking up can time in. And
that's your time, Stacey.
Between 10 and 10:30, just so the West Coast people can hop on as they get up and kind of roll over and scroll Facebook. They can hop on and ask any questions about nationals that they want to ask. So if you haven't, I encourage you to tell somebody, post it, repost, and share, because after January 1st, it goes up. And once we meet our number, we will not be accepting anymore. Whether you live in the city of Cleveland or not, we have a certain number that we're going to reach. And once we get there, it is that. So I implore you to put that on your Christmas list and send the link so that you can get that done.
Where was last year's? I'm just curious.
We was in Atlanta this year. We went to Atlanta in
I wasn't even on Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, we was in Atlanta on August.
I thought so.
Amazing. We had a really good time. A lot of new friendships was formed. A lot of the sisterhood was formed. A whole group, the Martyr Crew, was formed.
That's what made me ask, because I know what the Martyr is. I'm like, oh, they was in Atlanta, or did the Martyr Crew go somewhere else? Is what I was
no. So the Martyr Crew evolved from being on the Martyr,
and they
have an amazing story. You have to come. I was going to say you have to come to nationals to find out about the Martyr Crew. So
yeah, I'll be there. I'll be in Cleveland.
Yes, so the Martyr Crew is kind of famous now, like, right? So the Martyr Crew created their whole thing. The other thing is we have a whole weekend plan. So the people that really are for what we are those people that we want to attend. And those other people are not really trying to allow for anything extra to come into. So yeah, they oh, what did I do?
I don't know. I just see
You got
Nikki.
Yeah,
Nikki.
what
Hey, Nikki.
Hey,
He was
Nikki,
on
girl.
Hey,
Spotlight.
But yeah, so that's it. He was at Nationals last year. So you know, we all can attest to that. So yes, coffee and conversation will be live so we can address questions for that. So that's all I have. Thanks again, Mel. Thanks, Susan,
You're welcome.
for creating a platform and allowing us to
Thank
do
you.
and me to run a little bit wild in Atlanta. And
Yeah. And I had to hop on a plane right after all of that. I made my
Yeah.
flight.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was like, okay, Stacy, we Stacy and Mal, I think it's time to go. We grabbed that chicken from the dinner.
like Mal just
They
was
had those
working. I'm
bones
like,
dancing.
Mal, you got a flight to catch. We gotta go.
we had chicken and boiled peanuts.
Oh wow.
So I can't get boiled peanuts in Cleveland. And I grew up when I went to the South on going getting boiled peanuts. And I love boiled peanuts and pecans. So Nikki brought me a bag of pecans because I can't get them in Cleveland. And I love boiled peanuts. So they had them at the last event. So I had a cup of them. And it was amazing, right? So it's just for me.
Wow,
Small
you were
things,
just
girl. Like
talking
the
about
little
that.
things, it's just me are major for me. Like I'm in like Evan with the small things for that. So yeah. Susan, you got anything else?
I do not. Thank you.
Mel,
very
you got
much.
anything?
No.
I have a question. So Susan, when did you say that it was going to become a nonprofit?
It'll be probably
Within the next
not by
45
the end of the
days.
year in the first 2
Oh,
weeks of the
okay.
new year.
Yep,
Oh,
in the
okay.
next 45 days.
Yeah,
Okay.
between now and the beginning of the new year.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's not
Shay,
it's Black Women Love Football, like the Facebook group and stuff is gonna stay the same. And then we're just gonna do a nonprofit. It might be like Black Women Love Football, then a name attached to it.
Mhm.
We haven't decided yet, but
Okay.
yeah, but the group, the Facebook group and everything will stay pretty much what it is, but then we'll have the nonprofit, around that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Shay, you got anything that you want to add?
I don't. Thank you, ladies, for welcoming me. Actually,
Oh,
thank you.
Oh, no.
you
Thank
guys, the Cowboys always welcome me. I told them, they were talking about, the Cowboys, some of them so mean. And when they go to the games, they're so mean. I said, well, the Cowboys, I know, they're always good. I'm good with all my Cowboy fans. I love y'all.
Yeah, you
But you
funny
know it's
with
a
us,
billion of them, so you good with like 3 of them, but it's a billion of them.
I know we went deep in these Atlanta streets now. It's a lot
Okay.
of us.
Oh, yeah, I know.
yes,
I
Y'all
know.
deep in this USA streets.
Yes,
It ain't just
yes.
Atlanta.
Yes,
Right.
even in
Everywhere.
Washington, it's a bunch of them.
Right.
Yes.
Half my family Cowboys fans.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nerves.
They even got them in
dinner went
Boston.
well.
Yeah, they
Wow.
all over. I battle weekly with one of my 2 of my friends that are Cowboy fans. I'm like, have you ever even been to Dallas in your life? But whatever. So yeah, I battle with them weekly for games at this
Mhm.
point. Susan, you said you don't have nothing?
No, I'm good.
Nikki, you
Love
have
you guys.
anything?
No, ma'am, I'm good.
So in closing, first safe travels to you tomorrow, Nikki, as you travel
Yeah.
to the Vegas for the y'all
Yes,
game.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Safe travels to you this weekend, Mal, as well.
And
In
Tony,
closing,
Now, B&B
Tony, you
Ham.
traveling too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to Tennessee.
okay. So yeah,
Now,
safe travels
B&B
to
Ham.
everyone that is traveling.
Travel.
It's the
Birmingham.
holiday season. we are experiencing different things across the wavelength. So I'm keeping all the ladies in my prayers for the holiday season. I'm wishing you all of the best. Next Wednesday is Christmas, so we will not have a show, but we will air one during that time for you.
Stacey, how's Brandy?
Brandy came home today. So
Oh, good,
Brandy was in the hospital.
good.
I talked to her before we actually got on. Brandy came home this evening. So
Good.
keep her in your prayer as well. She has a little bit ways to go. But she was released. So she is able to be at home with her daughter, and she'll be home for the holidays. So
that's good. That's
let's keep her in our thoughts and prayers as well.
good. Prayers going up.
So Merry Christmas to everyone.
Merry
From
Christmas.
Black Women Love Football. I wish you joy and peace and comfort during this holiday season. Regardless of everybody's situation, we just don't know what it is. So I wish you that. So on that note, good night from me and Merry Christmas from me, my family, and Black Women Love Football. I love you all,
Bye.
ladies.
Love you guys.
Everybody for being on
Good night,
Take
tonight.
care.
guys.
Thank you.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Bye.
Bye.